Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. I am Bhagyajyoti holding USN 1V20CS021 studying in 6th semester in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today we are going to learn how to create the tables, elements, styles and forms in HTML. So at the end of this session, each one of these creation in the HTML will be clear. So let us see the content of today's session. Here are the contents of today's session. Introduction, then creation of tables, then creation of elements, then creation of styles, then creation of forms. Lastly, we will see some conclusion on these all the topics. Let us see the introduction part. Here is the introduction part. Firstly, HTML table tag is used to display data in tabular column. That is, the tabular column contains two things, rows and columns. There can be many rows in a many columns in a rows. An element in HTML usually consists of a start tag, close tag and content inserted between them. Technically, an element is a collection of start tag, attribute, end tag, content between them. The style tag is used to define style information, that is in the CSS for documents. Inside the style element, you specify how HTML element should retain in a browser. The form element is a container for different type of input element. The input element are text, text fields, checkbox, radio buttons, submit button, etc. Let us see how a table is created in HTML. Here we have a example of HTML table which consists of totally 6 cells. It has 2 rows and 3 columns. Also we have syntax to create a table in HTML. The start tag is been given, that is table, and the end tag is been represented by black backslash uh, behind the table, that is we can identify which is the start tag and the end tag. Here are the steps to create a table in HTML. A table row is defined by the tr tag. To set table header, we use th tag. To insert data in the table cell, we use td tag. A table in HTML consists of table cell inside rows and columns of the table. Table heading is defined by th/th. Data inside the th are headings of the columns of the table. Each table cell is defined by a td/td tag. Data inside the td tags are the contents of the table rows and columns. Each table row starts with tr and slash tr tag. We use style sheet to create border for the tables. Now let us see the uh, creation of the elements in HTML. Here is the complete code which is used to create the elements in the HTML. When we run this code, we can see the result as hello Taylor. Here we can give input as our wish. Here I have taken hello Taylor as the example. uh, Here are the steps to create an element in the HTML. To add a new element to the HTML DOM, you must create the element first and then append it to an extending element. To add text to the P element, you must create a text node first, then code creates a text node. Then you must append the text node to the P element. Finally, you must append the new element to an existing element. This code finds an existing element. Then code appends the new element to the existing element. The append child method in the previous example appended the new element as the last child of the parent. Here is the code to create a style in the HTML. I have taken the example. You can change the setting as you want. You can change the color and the size of the text. Here I have taken the colors as a red, blue and black and the size as 50 px. We can redefine them and add color and size as our wish. Here are the steps to create styles in the HTML. Start with the HTML file that contains an embedded style sheet such as this one. Copy the text and paste into a new HTML file. Create a new file and save it as a stylesheet.css in the same directory. Move all the CSS rules from the HTML file to the stylesheet.css file. Don't copy the style tags, because we have to define the style tags for the code. As if we copy them, it might create some errors. Remove the style block from the HTML file. In the HTML file, add a link tag after the closing title tag that points to stylesheet.css. Open the HTML file in the browser. Here here is the code to create the forms in the HTML. This is the little toughest when we compare to the creation of table elements and styles in the HTML. To create the forms, the code must be very clear, and if any of the small thing is missing in the code, then it might not give the output, and sometimes it gives the error. Here I have taken the first name as an example, and we have to insert our uh, wishing name, which will be displayed as our output. So here is the steps to create the forms. Firstly, we have to type the HTML code in any text editor, or open the existing HTML file in the text editor. Now we have to place the cursor at the point where we want to create a form between the starting and closing of a body tag in the HTML document, and then we have to type the tag whose name is form. It is the first tag which is used for creating an HTML form. Now we have to use the label tag, which defines the name of element. Now we have to use input tag, which will allow user to insert the characters into the box. Again we have to type the label tag for displaying the label. And at last we have to save the HTML file and then run the file, and then we can see the login page on the web page in the browser. We can use any type of example and create the form in the HTML. Thank you for watching this video. Hope this concept are clear, and I will be back with a new concept in the next video. Until then, watch the video. Please share, do like and share the video. Thank you for watching.